yes.
Hey,
Talk
man,
about
I ain't
people
gonna shame me.
wilding.
Fuck
So you,
y'all.
Terrence Howard.
Y'all niggas.
Pause it. You down?
I didn't say I
You down
want
to go
to.
far.
I
I
did
ain't
not
down
say
to
I
go that
want to.
far. You
I
win.
did not say I want to.
I ain't trying to win.
It's not an
I
invite.
want to go home.
It's not an invite.
Yeah, I want to go home.
Terrence Howard was doing a podcast, and he said he had more sex between the ages of 4 and 13 than he did as an adult.
What?
Yes.
And
Oh
then,
my God! Somebody wowed on Terrence Howard.
Yes.
and then Terrence
That's
Howard,
what he was saying.
they were talking about Game of Thrones and how great it was. And he goes, yeah, he said, I love Game of Thrones, but the problem with it, it made everybody like incest porn. And
No, I think it you like it.
he was like,
Weirdo.
wait, what? He was like, yeah, like when Cersei and
Hold on,
the brother
I think it's some truth to what he was saying.
were having sex, nobody turned away. We wanted to see what was
no
happening.
one watched Game of Thrones. It's like I need to go fuck. Like
You
come on.
didn't,
Hold on.
and I didn't either.
But did you
that
hear
don't
what he
mean
just
nobody
said?
does.
Did you
No,
hear
I hear what
that's
you're
like
saying,
saying
my
I
nigga,
watched
but
Game
like-
of
Hear what you
Thrones
just said.
and
But it's
it made me
difficult
want
to
to do
even
gay
get
shit.
in the mindset of that because we didn't, right? So like,
Exactly.
I understand it. I understand what you're saying because somebody did.
Yeah.
But like, how? Like, I guess you just
Them
can't
be
live
them weird.
logically.
Them categories exist.
You have
Like,
to
niggas
be
is watching.
open to it
Strange.
for it to appeal to you.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, I was watching Game of Thrones, man, and like, dog, it's like you like that,
No,
and this
you
is
didn't
giving
hear
you
what
the
he said,
justification.
though.
I ain't supposed to have a broad audience. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not supposed to. To be honest, it's like a strict, distinct type. I'm supposed to watch this shit out.
That's the realest shit you ever said.
I'm not. So
There's
really
women
can't.
sleeping
Huh?
with him at 4 years
Thugs,
old.
thieves,
I don't know if it's
said,
thugs.
yeah.
carjackers.
Nah.
Thugs,
Why you gotta be
carjackers
criminal?
is crazy.
I'm just saying, just regular that align with core values that I
Yes.
believe on.
But we don't
Yeah.
get to pick who
Stabbing niggas.
consumes our.
I don't know if they
Shoot niggas.
doing all that. I'm just saying core values.
What women are sleeping
Yeah.
with 4-year-old kids?
Yeah. I would think
Ones that like
that
you.
in my younger years, that would be enough for me to never speak to again. If I find out that you would even have an inkling of doing shit like that, dog, we have grown apart. I'm glad I'm mature enough to look past that. Because you're a good person, man. But you got some flaws, dog. And I do too.
We all
But I don't have any funny flaws. Like I don't
do.
have. I'm flawed.
600-pound shorty.
I never hit a 600 pounder. Never.
All right,
Never
550.
happened. I did.
My bad.
Took that down. It was a woman. And guess what? My feet wasn't out. I'm not African. I'm
Socks
not
on.
Puerto Rican. I'm not any of those things where my feet just be, like I don't understand that culture of having a grown with his feet out. I don't understand that.
We know you,
had
wear
to
your
find
socks
the
in the shower too.
You gotta find it.
Socks in the shower is nuts. It don't make sense. Get in the shower, wash off, and then put your clothes on.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Heard.
That's crazy.
I'm just
Immediately.
curious how you.
Huh?
Immediately.
Yes. I would say within the few seconds it takes to dry off and right and move along, right? I don't know how this is even a fucking thing, right? Is that not how it goes?
They don't want
curious
your
about how you
your feet
got to the-
pictures.
Nah, I don't throw socks.
They don't want
Alright.
your feet pics.
So
Feet pics, I hope not. Them shits, my shits could be bread though, crazy because they so elusive. You can't find them bitches.
we doubt they exist.
My shit would be a trillion cash, and I'ma still be a bum ass sleeping under the bridge with my socks on, man. Cause it's what it is.
And your shit's probably mad fresh, protected from the elements.
Mad, calm, and cool.
Yeah, right.
I'll be a bum with the cleanest feet, son.
I got the old now with the dry ass ashy
Oh,
hair
no, I
and
don't
shit like
have any of
that.
What you do at the beach?
I be chilling. I don't like sand and all that. Sand get in your socks and your shoes, fuck the whole day up. So I get close enough to watch the children interact, you know what I mean?
So you stay on the boardwalk.
Yeah, I be up there. Biking, chilling, interacting with the whites. Yo, what up? All right, you know what I mean? Move a few things. You know what I'm saying?
Pool too. You avoid pools.
Nah, I get in the pool though. Well, I use the shower suit.
Water shoes.
Oh, the water shoes.
The
Okay.
Donny Park shits.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Should in the pool.
Word.
So you don't use those at the beach?
Nah, I don't like the sand.
Oh, you
like
don't-
the
I don't like the
can
grit
dig
and all
that.
that getting in your socks. I don't fuck with that. I have like sometimes the kids are really need me to be down there, so I just go down there with my shoes on.
That's like I never understood how like on shows and stuff like that they would take joints down in the sand. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
It feel crazy.
Yeah.
All the
What?
grit.
Nuts.
Oh, and then for Shorty, she's through.
Bro,
Oh,
Kitty litter. You can't hit that for 2 months. Kitty litter in there.
Done.
You can't fuck for 2 months.
done.
That shit is cool.
Yeah.
Done.
Eviscerated.
Yes.
Too low are gone. Like shit is finished.
Out of there.
Yeah, it's gone. Sandpaper puss for,
Yeah.
for life.
That's the one place
Mad abrasion.
I've
Yeah, but you gotta
never
be white.
thought to
Yeah.
ever. I've never thought to fuck on the beach.
Yeah, nah, it's not cool.
So
and then
what's-
there's people watching you. I'm not into all the voyeurism.
Family.
And all that. I ain't into that.
I'll
What
keep
was
the comments
Terrence
to
Howard
myself.
talking
Yeah,
about?
you fuck with that. See, y'all niggas.
He brings sand to the bedroom.
Yeah, just
Oh,
Like,
Pop. You ever heard of a screaming seagull?
nah. What's that?
That's when you
probably
beat-
You're a nasty nigga,
Probably not
bro.
interested in that. Oh, you fuck with
That's
that.
when you.
Nah, I don't.
Right off the top rope,
I
Reg.
don't even know what
Reg
that is.
definitely
Nah, no.
I don't know what that is.
So
fuck with
a
that.
screaming seagull is when you beating a joint on on the beach.
Yeah.
You pull out, put your dick in the sand, and go back in.
Whoa.
who came up with that?
Whoa. Brad.
Brad, you are the devil.
Yo, the bitch is going to sue you. You're going to jail.
Yes.
That's
What?
a screaming seagull.
Her pussy's
Matt,
gonna
Under
fall.
the jail.
Yeah, it's crabs. It's come on, son. It's the fucking seashells, all that.
I feel like
Come on.
that's like
That's a crime.
SA, Brad.
Yes, that's a crime.
That's
And
assault.
first of all, who putting the pipe and rolling that shit around in the sand and get enough sand on it?
Why do you hate her so much, Brad?
Nigga said it's ribbed for her pleasure.
Nah, you going to jail.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's,
You going to
that's
jail
a
for
bit
sure.
much.
Like if you had like a
Wow, sand dollars on
anyways,
your shit.
what was Terrence Howard talking about?
Nothing.
Just
Again, he said he was assaulted. I mean, he
Sexual.
didn't say the
turned
words
away
assaulted
during
but-
those scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just not true.
When
I don't like-
Cersei and
I don't like.
her brother was sleeping together.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. You know what's crazy? I do actually remember that now. And you didn't turn away like, but it's just like, yo, these niggas is weird, right? It was very
it
strange.
was weird in the show. They
But I-
shamed it in the show as well.
And I feel like all the sexual scenes from Game of Thrones was always weird. It was never like some normal shit.
Yeah.
Like there was no normalcy to any of the shit.
yeah.
Agreed.
You feel me? Because it was either like some age inappropriate shit,
Or force.
or forced shit, or homosexuality,
Yep.
Yeah.
or like those type of things. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a like
yeah.
a Cincinnati bow tie.
Huh?
It's like a Cincinnati bow
I
tie.
don't know what that is, my nigga.
Oh God.
Jesus
Man,
Christ.
get you on.
Y'all niggas got a lot of nicknames for weird shit.
Screaming
Matter of
seagulls in
fact,
Cincinnati
there was
Bulldogs.
more scrape on that show than the incest shit. So
Word.
why wasn't he inspired to go and do that? That doesn't even make sense.
We don't know that he wasn't, my nigga.
Oh.
Don't put
He
that-
didn't say
you know what I'm
he,
saying?
by the way.
Yeah,
He didn't
well,
claim that.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it anyway.
So what research is he basing this off of? Like how many like sister fuckers is he talking to?
God.
Nobody
Yeah.
complained.
Again, you could probably go to sites like Pornhub and see how often categories are searched, and incest is a category.
And maybe if he stopped researching porn stats, he would get more work.
I think he's okay in
He
life.
turns out
he
just
turned the industry away.
No.
He turned the industry.
So he said niggas was
He's not
violating. when
working.
was
He
a
said
kid.
he
in between
feels like
3 and
he's
12.
blacklisted.
Basically.
Damn.
I'm not saying he's
Sucks,
for.
man.
I'm saying he's saying that he feels like he's blacklisted. He's mentioned that before.
Yeah, he's mentioned this because of his attitude. Because he told the other dude, some dude that was affiliated with Disney, like, you ever talk to me like that again, I'll punch you in your mouth. And then he
fuck with him.
kind of
You realize every year he has a new story as to why he believes he was blacklisted.
You believe him or the industry?
The industry didn't say anything. They don't care.
So who you believe?
I think when you are in a situation where you continue to year after year give reasons or excuses or justifications as to
Okay, so tell us
why
these
you are
reasons
where
because I
you are.
missed them.
So he was telling the story about because he sued Marvel. He went after Marvel after the whole thing with Robert Downey Jr. Right. So his thing was originally that he was casted first for Iron Man, and he
Well, he was. He played in Iron Man 1.
I didn't say he was wrong.
Yeah.
He said he was casted first for Iron Man, and at the time he was the bigger actor on the bill, so he got paid more and so on and so forth. And I guess when it came time for Iron Man 2, they cut his pay, and he felt that was wrong, and he felt like he should make as much as Robert Downey Jr., who was the star of the movie. Robert Downey didn't really make that much on Iron Man, but between Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, his career had a resurgence. And obviously, Marvel can't do the movie. They can't recast Iron Man at this point. But it turns out they could recast Rhodey, and that's what happened. You don't want to negotiate. You want as much money as the star. We don't agree with you. You are only in one movie. We feel like we can make this work.
And that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Okay, I didn't hear him say that. I'll take your word for it.
He said it multiple times. He said it on Joe Rogan. I think he actually said it on The Breakfast Club when he said he discovered like he was running a diamond company.
So you think that part, you think that's true?
What?
That one. What he said?
The story with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
No, I know that. I know it happened because they paid him less. I know that's why they didn't like rehire him. I do believe after that though, he did get he was on that Fox show after that.
Well,
So he got hired, so he wasn't blacklisted by anyone. I do believe as an actor, after a while you get cold. Like in the last couple of movies he did after Iron Man, I think he did a movie with that white nigga who, like, whatever nondescript white nigga, the fighting movie, and that flopped. After you do a couple of flops, you get cold. I mean, it happens. It doesn't mean you're blacklisted. It means you don't bring enough money to the box office for them to recoup. There's no, like, return on investment for you, and you might still feel like you're an $8 million guy where we feel like we might give you this role for
Pull
one.
up his IMDb of those movies. Because I don't
Terrence
think
Howard?
I don't think he was cold.
Let's see.
Let's see.
I think we throw blacklisted around a lot. Like Monique.
You
there's
threw
an
that
argument-
around. None of us said that.
Nobody said blacklisted.
Yeah, you
No,
said
he
that.
says he's blacklisted.
Oh. Yeah, because his whole thing was that he had a bad attitude, and he acknowledges that he.
Well,
was
that's what
kinda
white
full
folks
of
always says. We're hard to work with.
Yeah, but he said he realized you can't tell somebody, I'm gonna punch you in the face and think everything's just gonna be okay.
Yeah, the nigga hiring you, yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Depends on what they said to you.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, I don't know
Really
if
depends.
that's the worst thing that can happen.
I'm not saying it's the worst thing. I'm saying if they're going to hire
I'm
you
like,
and it's
well-
someone who is adverse to violence and they're not used to that
Want
sort
me to
of
go back to
thing,
the
So you
time?
have
they
to
might
be
turn them
careful.
off.
Yep.
So you have to be careful with how
What
we
time?
interact,
You
right?
was on
That's what I'm
Iron Man.
saying.
That was old.
So I
Yeah.
feel like the
There
words,
it is.
the
That's
words
video game.
the words you use should be intentional, and keeping the same
had a lot
style.
going on in
If you're,
07.
if you're averse to that type of energy, then we need to.
See,
make
this Iron Man
we
right there.
are averse to
Yeah,
that
Iron Man was 08. I was
So you
looking at
can't
before
push me
Iron Man.
towards
He had
that
like
energy and then back
7
up when
credits
it's
in
your turn.
07, the year before.
There are some people though, because remember we had that conversation about the blueberry muffin. There's some people that don't understand that reaction
He wasn't get rich.
elsewhere
So now he
is
might.
going to garner. Yeah,
now he might
now he is
understand.
aware. Yeah.
And at what
Did he win
cost
an
though?
award for
Yeah.
Hustler Flow?
So now
Yep.
he removes those people.
Or
from
I don't know
his
if they
sphere.
won.
Correct, but
So
at
now
what
Terrence
cost?
Howard is.
The song-
I know the song.
Correct.
Yeah.
At what cost, huh?
He didn't.
I feel like it's not wrong to explain to someone that these are the consequences of your actions. So
What happened?
Ash was a good one.
whatever he said to him that led him to feel like he needed to reach out and touch him.
But-
Pause.
All the guy said to him was, "You're not at the top of this movie. Like you don't. Your name's not above the title of the movies, because you're not the star. If you get nominated for an award, it's gonna be supporting actor. You're not the main actor. You won't win."
And his response was, "I'm a punch him." Nah,
He
he's
did talk
He
some
was
stuff.
out
wilding.
of pocket. Yes,
Yeah, he said he was wilding.
absolutely out of pocket. I thought
Yeah.
he was being disrespected, and I was
Nah.
immediately on his side, defending him, thinking like, "Nah, well,
Terrence Howard's not even Terrence Howard's side.
oh, so he's wrong."
Yeah, It was the Jodie Foster movie, and he was like, "But why isn't my picture up there?"
Yeah.
It was like, it's about Jodie Foster. He was like, "But I should have my picture."
lot of
up
And the
there."
movie was called The
Yeah.
Jodie
It's
Foster
the
Movie.
Jodie
lot of
Foster
movie
movie.
credits.
So-
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought?